Thank you for your purchase. We value you as a customer, and we hope this video will help you use your new product safely and effectively. Please read, understand, and follow all safety precautions and warnings as explained in your manual. Refer to your manual for additional information not included in this video. If you have questions or problems with your product after watching this video, please do not return the unit to the store. Please call 1-800-828-5500 in the U.S. or 1-800-668-1238 in Canada for technical support. These numbers are also listed in your manual. Carefully remove the product from the box. Refer to the fast assembly guide and fuel concern sheet hanging on the unit. Open the parts bag and remove the contents. Refer to your owner's manual as needed to supplement this video. Remove the shield and hardware from the parts bag. Remove the stable packet from the guard. Save this packet if pump gas will be used to fuel the unit. Remove the shield screws and set them aside. Hold the shield so the end is facing down towards the table. Align the shield underneath the guard mount bracket. Insert and tighten the shield screws. Locate the D handle and remove the bolt. Install the handle by firmly pushing it down onto the shaft housing. Install the bolt and adjust the handle as necessary. Tighten the bolt with a 3/8 inch socket until the handle is secure. To connect the lower boom to the upper boom, loosen the Easy Link knob a few turns. Remove the shipping tube from the Easy Link and shipping cap from the lower boom. Insert the lower boom into the Easy Link until the locking button snaps into place. Tighten the Easy Link knob. The next step is to add oil to the engine. Locate the oil bottle provided. Remove the cap and seal. Remove the cap from the spout. Cut the tip off the spout and reinstall the cap on the oil bottle. Remove the oil fill plug. Carefully insert the spout into the oil fill tube. Slowly squeeze the bottle and add oil to the engine. Reinstall the cap. Verify oil level is correct by viewing the sight window while the engine is on a level surface. The oil level must be about halfway up the oil level window. Save the empty bottle for future oil changes. We recommend using canned fuel in our products. Canned fuel has several advantages over pump gas. Canned fuel has stabilizer added and helps keep the fuel fresh. It contains no ethanol, so there is no potential for water to form in the fuel. And it is easier to use and seals better than large plastic containers. If canned fuel is not used, then add the stable packet provided to 1 gallon of pump gasoline. The gasoline must contain no more than 10% ethanol. The ethanol content should be stated on the gas pump. Carefully add fresh fuel to the tank. Do not overfill the tank and replace the fuel cap. To start the unit, press the primer bulb 10 times. If the temperature is less than 40 degrees Fahrenheit, move the cold weather start lever to the closed or right hand position. Do not move the lever to this position if the temperature is above 40 degrees. Crouch in a starting position. Do not squeeze the throttle control. Pull the rope in a controlled manner until the unit starts. If using the optional electric starter or power bit accessory, refer to your owner's manual for starting instructions. If the cold start lever was moved to the closed position, then move the lever back to the open position after the unit starts. Wait 60 seconds to allow the engine to warm up. Press the throttle interlock and squeeze the throttle control. Allow the engine to warm up for 30 to 60 seconds. The unit may be used during this time. If the unit did not start, repeat the procedures once more, beginning at pressing the primer bulb 10 times. If the unit still doesn't start, refer to the owner's manual for additional procedures. If the engine stops while squeezing the throttle, crouch in the starting position, do not pull the trigger, pull the rope in a controlled manner until the unit starts. Wait 60 seconds to allow the engine to warm up. Press the throttle interlock and squeeze the throttle control. Allow the engine to warm up for 30 to 60 seconds. The unit may be used during this time. Feed the line by bumping the head only when the engine is at maximum speed or wide open throttle. When cutting tall weeds or grass taller than 8 inches, trim from the top down in multiple passes. This technique will allow the unit to perform its best while reducing weed wrap. Clear weed wrap by removing debris above the trim head. Refer to the manual for other trimming tips. To stop the unit, press the on-off stop switch. To replace the line, use only 0.095 diameter round line. Cut a segment which is 20 feet in length. Remove the old line from the head. If the old line will not pull out, the head can be disassembled by pressing both tabs in at the same time. Remove the old line. Install the cap by aligning the tabs on the spool cover with the holes in the outer spool. To install the line, turn the knob until the arrows on the knob and on the outer reel all point in the same direction. Push the end of the line through the eyelet in the direction indicated by the arrows. Feed the line through the opposite eyelet. If the line is difficult to insert, rotate the line about 1/2 turn and reinsert. Continue feeding the line until the amount extending from each side of the head is the same length. With the trimmer head facing up, turn the cutting head knob until there is about 5 inches of line extending. The knob will only turn in one direction. Do not push in on the knob when turning it. The clicking sound means that the line is being wound properly. Check the oil level before each use. Verify the oil level is correct by viewing the sight window while the engine is on a level surface, with the guard hanging past the edge of the surface so the engine is level. The oil level must be about halfway up the oil level window. When oil change is required by the manual, make sure the unit is warm so the oil will drain completely. Remove the oil fill plug and invert the unit and allow the waste oil to drain out into a container. Carefully rock the unit to help the oil drain. Make sure to properly dispose of used oil. Carefully measure and add 2 ounces, or 60 milliliters, of new SAE 30 weight oil. Do not overfill. Verify the oil level is correct. Replace the oil fill cap when the oil level is correct. When it is required to clean the air filter per the manual, remove the filter housing, remove the foam filter, and wipe the inside of the housing. Wash the filter in soapy water. Squeeze. Do not wring the water out of the filter. Rinse thoroughly and allow to air dry. Add a few drops of oil to the foam and lightly squeeze the filter to spread the oil. Reinstall the filter and replace the filter cover. It may be required to adjust the idle speed if your unit dies at idle or accelerates poorly. To adjust the idle speed, locate the idle speed screw. Slowly turn the screw clockwise until the cutting head just starts to spin. Rotate the screw counterclockwise about 1 turn after the head just starts to spin. The intent is to increase the idle speed RPM to just below when the head starts to spin. When it is required to replace the spark plug per the manual, use needle nose pliers as a fork to carefully lift the rubber boot off of the spark plug. Use a spark plug wrench in the socket to remove the plug. Do not clean the plug. Install a new plug as specified in the manual. Reinstall the spark plug boot. Store the unit horizontally or with the engine up when not in use. Storing the unit with the engine down can cause the oil to leak out. The Easy Link connector allows you to use several different lower boom attachments to the same power head. The engine is also electric start capable, so cordless or corded starters may be used to eliminate pulling of the rope to start the unit. Visit the Troy-Bilt website for more information regarding attachments and accessories.